Aloha, guys. You know, through my teenage years and my 20s, no matter how impressive I may have seemed at times, or how much money or praise or fame I received, I never felt like I was good enough. I felt like I was an imposter. And I felt like it was only a matter of time before I was found out. Found out for what? I didn't know. For not being good enough, I guess. After I disclosed the abuse that I experienced as a child and began that healing process, I realized that although I didn't know it, I'd been living under the tyranny of shame for a long time. I had some abstract sense that beneath all of the external shine, something about me, somewhere deep down, I was bad, I was weird, I was wrong. Through my healing process, I realized that I had been ashamed of my seeming willing participation in my abuse and my desire as a child for it to keep happening. I came to understand that this desire was due to the attention and what I thought was love the abuse awarded me from my abuser, this man that I loved. Shame is heavy, dark, messy, confusing, and painful. And unbeknownst to me, that sense of shame had permeated every aspect of my life. One of the ways it showed up in my life was being so incredibly hard on myself, emotionally, mentally, beating myself to a pulp. Nothing was ever good enough. I also realized that when great anger would arise in me, what was really beneath it was shame. And the anger was a defense mechanism to try and protect myself from the agony of shame. But of course, the anger would only lead to thoughts, words, and actions that would perpetuate more shame. You know, a vicious cycle. But gratefully, due to the miracles of meditation, therapy, and mental correction, that shame is being destroyed and eradicated from my life. It has no home here anymore. I love how Brené Brown talks about the difference between guilt and shame. She says, guilt is, I did something bad. Shame is, I am bad. You know, I actually got pulled into some anger this weekend. Whew. You know, I did and I said some things that I'm proud of. You know, things that I stood up for, that I believe in. And I also did and said some things I'm not proud of. You know, anger really grabbed a hold of me at one point and pulled me down to some lower frequency behavior. So I have some guilt about that, but I don't have shame about that. I'm imperfect, and I'm enough. We're so much bigger than the worst thing we've ever thought, said, or done. We're so much bigger than the worst thing that's ever happened to us. Our body, thoughts, emotions, circumstances are all a part of our human experience. But who we truly are, the consciousness that precedes, pervades, and prevails the flesh, is infinite and always available to provide us with an inexhaustible source of healing and love. So maybe some bad things have happened to you. Maybe you've thought, said, or done some bad things. But at your core, you are not bad. You are pure potential. All my love. Aloha.